The goal of your online course is not to get your learners to complete every single lesson. It's to help them change something, think differently, do something better, move forward. But when your course feels like a checklist, that kind of gets lost. Have you ever looked at your course outline and thought, this is just a long list of things that my learner has to get through? You are not alone if you have thought that. A lot of first-time course creators and even experienced ones end up building something that feels more like a checklist rather than a learning experience. Slide, task, quiz, next slide, next task, next quiz. But it feels like a to-do list to you while building it. Imagine how it's going to feel to your learner going through it. So what is the real issue? Why is this even happening? Most course creators start with the content, the slides they already have, the modules they've taught live, the stuff they need to cover. But they forget to ask an essential question. How does this actually feel for someone learning it for the first time? And the result of this? A course that's technically full, but emotionally flat. There's no flow, no sense of progress, no momentum, just, yet again, another task. But that's not what your learners need. Your learners don't want to only be productive, they want to feel supported. They want clarity on where the course is taking them. They want to feel assured that they are actually making progress in building a new skill and not just progress in consuming content. They're not thinking, right, how much content can I get through today? That's the wrong question. They're asking, is this going to help me move forward? Is it going to help me do what I need to do? So how can you make the shift from accidentally creating just a checklist? Stop thinking of your course as a container for content. Start thinking of it as a learning journey. Stop thinking that you are just delivering information. Start thinking that you are guiding someone from where they are to where they want to be. This shift changes everything, from how you plan your modules to how you write your intro to how you end each lesson. So today I want to share 3 ways you can make your online course feel like a journey and not a chore. Tip 1. Don't start with content, start with the change. Don't open your laptop and start uploading slides. Start by answering one powerful question. What will my learner be able to do by the end of this course that they cannot do now? That's your transformation. That's your change that you're helping your learners achieve. From there, you reverse engineer or backwards design the steps they need to take to get there. For example, if you're teaching a course on managing personal finances, the transformation that you are going to create might be, by the end of this course, learners will be able to build and stick to a monthly budget. That tells you what to teach and what not to teach. It gives your course focus. So try this. Write your transformation on a little sticky note and have it in front of you at all times. Every lesson you create should bring the learner one step closer to that outcome. I've published a great video going through the steps of backwards design. You can check it out here. Tip 2. Design for early wins. Motivation builds through progress, not by pressure to complete a course. That feels like a chore. If your learners get stuck or overwhelmed in the first module, they may never finish the course. So start by giving them something small but valuable they can do right away. For example, if you're teaching a course on interior styling, for example, don't begin with color theory or design history. Start with style one corner of your room using only the items that you have already. It's fast, it's achievable, and it builds confidence. So try this. Look at your first lesson. Could your learner complete something valuable in 15 minutes or less? If not, what could you move earlier to help them feel successful sooner? Tip 3. End every lesson with momentum, not just a task. Practice in online courses isn't about assigning more tasks or more projects. It's about giving learners time to absorb content, reflect on what it means to them, and connect it to what they already know. The goal isn't more activity, it's more clarity. Instead of saying download this worksheet, try pause and think about how this concept shows up in your own life or work. Because a quiz checks understanding, but a reflection deepens that understanding. For example, if you're teaching a course on leadership, instead of complete this quiz on communication styles, try think about a recent conversation that didn't go so well. What communication style were you using? And what could you try next time? This perspective turns a task into insight. You're not giving your learner more to do. You're giving them a chance to slow down, make sense of what they've learned, and build lasting understanding. So try this. Go through your lessons and ask, where could I help the learner pause and think instead of pushing them to do more? Those are the moments where learning really sticks. If your course is starting to feel like a checklist, you don't need to start over, but you do need to step back and look at the experience you're creating. Ask yourself, does my course have a clear end goal? Am I helping my learner feel early progress? Are there tasks that I've added deepening learning or just filling some space up? If the answer is not yet, start there. Small, intentional changes like giving your learner a quick win or turning a task into a moment of reflection can completely change how your course feels. If you try any of these ideas, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you changed and what felt different for your learners. Until next time, happy course creating.